UK produce is great all times of year, but for me, cherry tomato, Singh-Watson, the start of summer, and that's the most exciting time of the year because everything's grown and looks delicious. I'm going to show you something awesome to do with these. Cherry tomato butter. That's today's veg hack. Why are we making cherry tomato butter? Because it's delicious, for one. Secondly, it's super versatile. Not only can you eat it on bread, toast, and it's just delicious, it's like super summery, basil-y, tomato, garlicky, but you can also mix it through new potatoes, you can use it as a marinade, you can put it on fish, grilled fish with a bit of tomato butter on, it's absolutely delicious. You can even use it as pasta sauce, like a buttery, tomatoey, garlicky sauce. Keep it in your fridge for weeks, even freeze it so you've got it for the rest of the year. What's not to love? These little chaps are sweet as hell already, but we're gonna roast them and that helps bring out that natural sweetness. Are we gonna take the little green things off? No, because these are delicious. And when these sort of roast as well and get blitzed up, there is so much flavor in these. That is just pure summer greenhouse tomatoey joy. Couldn't be simpler. Gonna whack them in the tray. Now, because we're gonna mix it with butter, we don't wanna go nuts with the olive oil, so I'm just gonna put a little splash because it'll help them sort of sizzle and blister in a little bit more time. I'm gonna add some black pepper and a tiny bit of salt because we're gonna use salted butter, but I just feel the salt just helps them kind of go, and that's what we want in the oven. That is delicious already. There's something just so beautiful and colourful about tomatoes. I mean, that is just, it's like, that is the prettiest thing ever already, and I haven't even done anything with it. I love it. Gonna chuck in some garlic. Now with this recipe, you can use raw garlic at a later stage, but I just think when you roast garlic, you take away some of that like bitterness and just make it really sweet, and it'll blend into this delicious garlicky tomatoey delight. Oh, look at them, they're perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is whack them in a colander, let them cool down, but I also want to lose just a bit of that juice, not all of it, but just a bit of the juice, just so that it's not too wet when we go to make the butter. We've obviously got our roasted garlics too. Now you can probably just squeeze them out, look at that. That is just delicious, roasted garlic. Get your tomatoes, wang them in. Right, we're gonna let that cool down because we don't want to blitz it. And now, this is very important, we're gonna finally chop our basil before adding it to the food processor. So if you add it to the food processor, it kind of bruises as it gets chopped and it gets really bullied. And with these soft, delicate herbs, for them to keep their flavour, we really need to treat them with the respect they deserve. So we're gonna cut them. So we're gonna add the butter now in small cubes, just so it really sort of takes it all in. And then finally, we're gonna add the basil and give it as least time as possible in the blitzer to preserve that delicious flavour. Right, gonna get my basil in. So I'm also at this point gonna add chili flakes. Right, so here it is, it's perfectly ready. So you can eat this now straight away and it's absolutely delicious. Keep it in the fridge for probably about a week, or really good idea, lay out some cling film, make a little butter sausage, roll it up in the cling film, put it in your freezer, and then you can just cut a little puck off at any time you want and just add it to the stuff, and it will just give that burst of tomato basil-y deliciousness. So look at that colour. Really hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, any glut of tomatoes, this is the perfect recipe. Really hope you give it a go. Any other vegetable you'd like to see us talk about, cook or prepare, then please get in contact. In fact, just write us a comment, let us know what you think anyway. And stay tuned for more weekly veg hacks.